At the end of Gears of War 3, Marcus Phoenix and the rest of Delta Squad helped put an end to the Locust and the Lambent by activating Adam Phoenix's emotion countermeasure weapon, a radiation device that destroyed emotion cells in any living being. This wiped out any human that was colonized with emotion. The entirety of the Lambent were destroyed, and the Locust had been supposedly killed as emotion was part of their genetic code. Now for many fans, this is where the series truly ended. For fans like myself, who haven't enjoyed or appreciated the narrative direction of the newer Gears games. In the newer games, the Swarm faction was created, led by surviving members of the Locust Horde, who had supposedly evolved, and the surviving Locust transformed any organic life into a new species of creatures connected to their hive mind to boost their army's numbers. The designs that we saw for the Swarm were definitely less menacing than the Locust. A lot of bland enemy types, with little differentiation in subclasses and soldiers, not being able to capture the same magic that the original Locust Horde did. As always, I'm your host Abz, and this is how the Locust Horde should have evolved in Gears of War lore. So, Cliff Bleszinski, the creator of the Gears of War series, and the creative genius behind the original 3 games, shared the following images on the rough direction that he wanted to take the Locust in after Gears of War 3. So let's look at all these concept arts, and I'll try and break down what the potential lore would be behind this evolution of the Locust Horde. Some of these creatures look absolutely insane, and show the metamorphosis that the Locust Horde would have gone through after the emotion countermeasures activation. Now the lore behind the creation of the Swarm was that the creator of the Locust, Dr. Niall Sampson, genetically engineered the Locust to be able to withstand generational conflict. Their DNA was designed with the ability to evolve in order to adapt to new environmental conditions. This same concept can be applied to these Locust creatures that Cliffy B designed, with some Locust creatures growing in size and muscularity and mutating to withstand the change in their environment, with some gaining wings, spikes, and even dangerous claws. Cliffy B stated, "Before they came from below, now they come from above." This stuff writes itself. According to Cliffy B, some of the mutations would be so extensive, such as this underwater boomer, a boomer that has a whole different habitat now, turning into a sea behemoth, while also increasing the range of enemy types and challenges that the player would face when tackling this beast, as well as an underwater ticker, where the pesky ticker hollow creatures have also mutated, while keeping a relatively similar size. They can now swim and pose a very dangerous threat, almost looking like a prehistoric underwater creature. Not only that, but also creating another big bad villain, a terrifying, almost demon-like badass, as monstrous or even more so than the likes of General Rahm and Keita Scourge. I think this narrative would write itself, although I am part of the camp that Gears 3 didn't need a sequel, and it would have been better to explore other eras of the Gears of War expanded universe, such as the Pendulum Wars, the Lambent and Locust War, or timelines before Gears of War 1, just to name a few. But since there have been sequels, I would rather have these evolved Locust creatures to fight against over the Swarm and DB robots. I do believe that the Locust Horde are one of the most loved and iconic aspects of the Gears universe, so it's a shame that the Swarm haven't been able to replicate this. So that, my friends, is how the Locust Horde should have evolved in Gears of War lore. Drop a like if you enjoyed this lore video, subscribe for more similar content like this, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm your host Abz, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.